People are curious by nature. We are determined to explore every corner and learn all the secrets of the universe, conquer all elements, and investigate the most hidden places on the planet. Today, we're gonna show you things that people have uncovered to much of their dismay. Some things would have been better left hidden, but as they say, why let a good thing go to waste? Since the footage was already shot, why not show it as a cautionary tale? Let's take a look at the incredible things, places, actions, and artifacts around the world that should be packed away. Hi everyone, welcome to Unknown World channel, where we uncover the strangest and most unbelievable facts that will blow your mind. If you're into fascinating discoveries and incredible stories, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss a moment of this amazing journey. Number 1. Orcas hunt seals, and they are the best hunters for their environment. Sharks may surpass them in bloodthirstiness, but can't even compare to orcas in intelligence and teamwork. Orcas have the smartest and most coordinated hunters in the animal kingdom. They can act in packs or family groups, where each member has their role. Here you can see a poor seal trapped on the ice floe. Together the whales rock the water to create powerful waves. They will simply wash the slippery seal into the water. This is quite a heartbreaking scene, although it makes us feel pity for the seal. It's a very instructive demonstration of the circle of life. The strongest survive, but not without the help of intelligence. If you think this is crazy, just wait, cause the next one is even more mind-blowing. Number 2. Nature is cruel, but everything works according to the logic of the food chain. But what people sometimes come up with defies all rational explanation, or rather, sometimes people get so carried away with an idea that they cross the line of reason and step into the theater of absurdity. Have you ever thought that the Mickey Mouse masks look a little creepy? It almost radiates madness. And how about this picture? The Mickey Mouse Club. This photo looks like a screenshot from a nightmare. We never imagined that the funny cartoon character Mickey Mouse could look so unsettling. Maybe the eerie atmosphere of this photograph is due to the black and white filter. If it were in color, maybe everything would look more cheerful. Speaking of the real situation behind the scene, the dystopian Mickey universe is indeed a fan club. The Mickey Club debuted in 1950 as a children's TV variety show. By that time, the character had already cemented his status as a cultural icon. Back in 1928, the cartoon Steamboat Willie had won the hearts of audiences worldwide. Mickey Mouse had become a phenomenon in the early 30s, gaining ever more overwhelming popularity. Children were gathering around for special events in honor of Mickey Mouse. At these events, everyone wore masks or ears. Number 3. The concentration of wars horror. These are the frames from death camps where people were mass murdered during World War II. And the most effective way to awaken the humanity and soldiers was to show them what their hands had wrought. Anti-war advocates sent the film footage into the army. In this shot, we see the reaction of German soldiers when they're shown what actually happened during the concentration camps. The Holocaust and similar events are a shameful stain on humanity's biography. A key component of Nazi policy was not only the eradication of Jews, but nationalism in general. This was an easy way to resolve territorial disputes and economic depressions. Nothing and no one can justify the tortures and suffering that the prisoners of the factories had endured. It's hard to understand how these soldiers could return to their normal lives afterwards. Number 4. This photo offers no clues. It may seem uninteresting, but let us tell you who's in it. Mr. Otto Frank stands alone under the arch in the attic of his empty house in Amsterdam. If you are unfamiliar with the name of Frank, we'll explain. She was a girl whose diary was published. She hid here with her family in the attic during the Nazi occupation. Unfortunately, Otto was the only one who survived the Holocaust. His entire family perished. Based on a traitor's reports, the group of Jews were arrested in August of 1944. They were deported to various death camps. Anne and her sister Margaret died in Bergen just a few weeks before the camp's liberation. Their mother, Edith Frank, died when Otto returned to Amsterdam. After the war, he faced the heartbreaking reality. His family had been destroyed by the war. It was during this period that the diary was handed to him, which had been found in the attic by one of the brave individuals who had sheltered and supported the Jewish families. This tragically short book, The Diary of Anne Frank, was addressed to the entire world. She wrote not for herself, but for everyone, so people would know the truths and horrors of war. Think that was weird? The next fact is gonna blow your mind. And yet, the experience of the apocalyptic wars of the 20th century didn't stop humanity. We continue to invent more powerful weapons. Now we witness an underwater nuclear test. This is just one of the many tests that were conducted primarily by the United States during the so-called Cold War. At that time, many countries tried to scare each other by demonstrating their nuclear progress. A popular site of these experiments was the Marshall Islands. The waters around them trembled from powerful explosions, which instantly triggered shock waves and shook the planet. To test how the bomb destroys ships, several decommissioned vessels were deliberately anchored within the blast radius. However, the immediate destruction of these enemy fleets was only the tip of the iceberg. The water around the explosion zone received a large dose of radiation, leading to infinite phenomenon known as radioactive fallout. This contaminated rains became a real threat to nearby territories. They endangered both land and sea. As radioactive water integrated into the ocean's ecosystem, the Pacific region began to record alarming health conditions among people. Diseases such as cancer and birth defects were triggered. The pursuit of national power turned into a threat for the planet. Heartbreaking relocations of indigenous people began. Flora and fauna suffered and to this day are still haunted by nightmarish outcomes. Perhaps this is the gravest crime that humans had committed against their planet. We fervently hope this never happens again. Number 6. They say that sculpture as an art form has gone out of fashion, but the sculptor Runmik disagrees. The Australian artist has specialized in creating hyper-realistic sculptures for many years. The human body throughout all stages of life from birth to death serves as the focus of his work. Run creates truly enormous objects. Normally requiring large cargo ships for transportation, he mainly uses silicone to create his masterpieces, recreating human faces and bodies in the finest detail. For example, it took Ron 2 years to create this body, not counting the process of adding natural hair and eyelashes. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed the stories, it's a great reason to like this video and subscribe. Take care.